Great. You have top play season game is selected. Top stories is selected. Play season game is selected. Selected. Ready. Ready. Edit CPU entering. Uniform name option is set to current home. Uniform name option is set to current. Uniform name option is set to current home opt. Uniform name option is set to current home. Uniform name option is set to current home option. Uniform name option is set to current home. Uniform name option is set to current home Uniform name option is set to current home. Edit entering. Uniform name option is set to current away. Pants option is set to white pants. Pants option is set to black. Pants option is set to orange pants. Shoes option is set to black. Shoes option is set to white cleats. Shoes option is set to white and black. Shoes option is set to black and prime. Shoes option is set to black and white. Shoes option is set to black and secondary. Shoes option is set to white and prime. Shoes option is set to white and secondary. Shoes option is set to white and primary color cleats. Ready.
Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Auburn Tigers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Gators will put total leather to crank us up. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida's offense will get the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys. It is crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that the fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He fires to the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I really think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Nice job on this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
WR smash. Power option.
It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Unloads it left. Touchdown, Florida! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
Ready to try the point after.
Selected.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
Celebration. Options. Pause. You have 2 options. Setting. Entering. Control scheme option. Celebrations. Entering celebrations screen. And entering play call special teams. You have
just about set to kick it away.
Left is selected.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Auburn's offense has its first opportunity of the day. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Thorne. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again right now.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything we dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
At the 35, he's loose. And he breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Concept, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
One big play, and you go from a little back up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
The Gators have this offense rolling. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on his defense.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the running game. Shakes off the defender. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
The Gators are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for a loss. That was impressive.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Quarterback just flat.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
It is good. And now the lead's extended a little far.
Entering play call, special teams.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Selected.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Line gets set, first down. Back to throw, it's Thorne. They're trying to get to it. And the sack all the way back at the 5. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Fairweather. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be dragged down.
Entering play call, White Cross.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead there.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
2nd and 10 here. They'll go to the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. You want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Really putting together a threat now. They got the first. It's at the 37.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll run this play from the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Cover 1 goal selected.
He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contain. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offensive momentum.
Normal, you have 18 options.
Second down coming up.
Selected.
Looking for a man. It's Thorne. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Coming after it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Absolutely perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Iowa State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in Ames. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want him to be physical.
Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew what the zone, they executed that well.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. Looking to pass. It's Mertz. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
the Gators are
categories.
on the
You
move.
have 15 options. HB draw is selected.
It's a draw.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive
Entering
coordinator.
play
Pick up
call,
a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Inside post corner drive.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Entering play call, favorite, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. Recent, favorites, inside, double flares, stick. Coach, formation. There are 8. Concept, G, flood. There are 11 categories. You have 11 options.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Running to Green. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. Inside the 50. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Cover 1 rubber.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense.
Spread.
They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Right? The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Makes the grab down the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It is perfect.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here, lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Quarterbacks practice ball security as well throughout the week, and he has to do a better job of keeping two hands on the ball. He knows this defense is trying to rip it out. They're trying to get a hat on the football. He's lucky that he was able to recover his own fumble there.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Coach suggestions. There are 8. Kick FG kicker flip. X follow. String flood. String flood. Hunt. Click formation. Concept. There are media. Smash. There are 14 categories. You have 20. Double corner. Empty and X slant spot.
The Gators will try to pick it up on 4th down. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
There are 8 categories.
And the Gators will send out the punt unit. Bringing out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Entering play call, formation, odd, cover 4 quarter, storm raid 1, cover 2 hard flat.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Using his legs, it's Hunter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
There are 2 categories. You have
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Entering post screen, you have 5 options.
The Gators will kick it away to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Tight game. Adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and to get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He'll keep it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And it's a nice job by this defense. Understand what's next year is threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But This offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, we've got to have the mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on 3rd down. They made a big one there.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
There are 8 categories.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Looking downfield, it's Mertz. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have bounce. Can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
The give to the back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They'll try to add another to their
categories. You have 15 options.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Fairweather. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him. He can...
All kinds of running room. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Handoff to the lone back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
There are 3 categories. You have 27
now facing
options.
a 3rd and long.
One hole is selected.
Looking to throw, it's Thorne. Feeling some heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Just drives it between the uprights.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 7
They were
options.
able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
Entering play call, favorites. There are 8 categories.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Across. Inside, across.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Got a man. It's Badger. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender? Heat-seeking missile. He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Jet roll out. Play tight. Coach suggestion. Inside zone. Bench switch.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give on the inside. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Inside, double flares. Step. Double flares.
Third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To throw, it's Mertz. Throws for the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Well, they've done a lot of really nice things on the road in this game so far, and that's why they have the lead. But after that incompletion now, you can sense the momentum now switching back to the home team late in this game.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big teams.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
He wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You have 15 options. Cover 1 robber is selected.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Cobb. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Tigers are flying down the field. He'll do it himself. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
There are 8
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you're doing. Build this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They go to the ground. Smashes through. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, I think this running back has proved in this game here tonight that he can be counted on and relied on, right? In a big moment right here, late in the game when they need to run the ball to ice this thing, he's able to deliver.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The handoff to Johnson. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. The Gators are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And as they come to the line, they have the lead and they have the clock on their side. 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Hail Mary, concept, red option. Inverted, load up, midline, speed option, triple option, zone option, concept, quick pass, slant, barrier for category, slants.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Buys a little extra time. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is selected.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
Entering play
we check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory. And a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Thorne. Trying to get to it. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hunter. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets it out quickly. Good job running that route to get past the 6 because he got nothing after the catch. Back to the air one more time. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spikes. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple. Looking deep down the right side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with a loss.
Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Mertens. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Flips it out to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. They cough it up near their own goal. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. you have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, they've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to HUD. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. You have 2 options. Ready. Recruiting. CFB team schedule. Entering. Alabama. Eastern Florida. Week 6. Week 9. Georgia. Week 5. Week 7. Week 10. Week 9. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Entering warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. Entering home screen. Home, you have 4 options. Continue is selected. Entering Dynasty CFP teams. Top 25. Conference standings. Entering conference standings spreadsheet screen. Packed sec. Team name for the 18th Florida User League. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Entering, yes. Entering home screen, Dynasty is selected.